What's up guys, it's Jordan here and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we have another Gears of War 4 video. We're going to be doing a guide type thing, which I do a lot of for Siege, and I haven't done for Gears, but I've been playing a lot of it. And I know there's a lot of new people hopping into this game at the moment, as well as some returning people who may have not played for a long time. Gears can actually be quite a hard game to get into, because there's some crazy people in this who literally just destroy. So I thought I'd make a video just giving you some tips on how to get some more kills, and you sort of ease yourself back into the game. If this video does help you out, I'd really appreciate it if you dropped a like on it. It really helps me out and supports me. And with that being said, we're going to hop straight into this video with the first point, which is learn the weapons. Now this may come as an obvious one, I just felt like it needed to be said. In Gears of War, learning the weapons is far more important than in most other games for two reasons. One is because there isn't so many weapons as opposed to like Call of Duty or something like that, and two, because there are less weapons, every single gun has a specific role and like a cutoff point, so to speak. Like for instance the Gnasher, if you get up close and personal and you get a hit, it will just decimate. However, if you step 1 foot too far away from the enemy, it practically does no damage. So it's very important to learn to use the Gnasher because it is the best weapon, but also it's very important to learn the distance at which it cuts off, because if you get to that point and you use it and they're using a Lancer, you will be destroyed. Talking of the Lancer is a brilliant gun if you have someone charging towards you. The Lancer has like practically no recoil, and it also has quite a good range on it, so it's a really good long distance gun if you have people charging towards you with a Gnasher, so you can normally like down them or pick them off before they get too close to you. The Enforcer is another really good weapon that I've been using a lot. I haven't seen that many people using it, but I find if you can't use the Gnasher, the Enforcer is actually a really good counter to it, because providing, again, you know the cutoff point very well and you can stay just out of reach of the Gnasher but just close enough for it to work well, you can actually get quite a few kills with it with people who are using the Gnasher at close range. I would say like half a clip is enough to take down an enemy, and this gun fires very quickly, so it's also a very good gun. Obviously there are other weapons like the long shot and the boom shot, but they're all power weapons. To be totally honest, they're all just kind of point and shoot. When you get them, you're like guaranteed a kill as long as you point and shoot correctly, so there's not a lot to say about that. But yeah, so learn the weapons, learn their cutoff points, and learn which weapons to use in what situations. Absolutely crucial, and if possible, definitely work on the Gnasher because that gun is just crazy. My second tip is movement. Learn to move around the map in the most efficient way possible. You may have seen some people bouncing from wall to wall and rolling all over the place. This is a commonly used tactic called wall bouncing, and it is a little bit controversial because some people find it really annoying. I actually do find it quite annoying at times, but at the same time I'm guilty of using it because it does work. The idea is basically that you spend as little time as possible just running in the open and more time sliding around from cover to cover for two reasons. One, it's a lot quicker than running, and two, it makes you a lot harder to hit. So if you have someone with a Gnasher coming towards you and you can just bounce around and slide all over the place, it's gonna make you a much harder target. So make use of rolling, sliding to cover, all of that good stuff, and try to minimize your time that you're just running openly, because it makes you an easy target. For instance, if you're running straight towards someone, they have a Gnasher, all they have to do is look forwards and shoot and you're dead. Whereas if you're sliding left and right and bouncing around, they gotta try and aim all over the place, and it's more likely that if they do hit you, it's not gonna kill you, and an even greater chance they're gonna miss you. The trick is to learn to do wall bouncing and also work on your hipfire accuracy, because one of the best things you can do is wall bounce and hipfire with the Gnasher, because you can get some really easy kills, but it's a very difficult thing to learn and there's no secret recipe to it. It's just simply work on it and practice, and you will pick it up and you will get some seriously cool kills if you can. Third point is another one that you guys should be aware of, but it had to be mentioned in this video because it's another crucial one. Learn the maps. Nothing is worse than not knowing where the power weapons spawn. If you have someone that's continuously killing you with a long shot or a boom shot, it's really bloody annoying because you're thinking, damn, wish I had that gun. So the best thing is learn where they spawn, and then you can sort of camp those areas in certain game modes if you need to, like King of the Hill and Deathmatch. It's really, really useful to know where everything is. I can't stress this enough. I had this when I first hopped into Gears 4. I was like a day late to the party, I guess, and a lot of people had already learnt the maps, and I was getting really pissed off because I kept on getting killed with the long shot, and I love the long shot. It's probably my favorite gun in the game. I think I'm pretty good with it, and I was getting really pissed off because I couldn't figure out where it was. And then I realized that if you hold down the left bumper on the controller, I'm not sure what it is for PC, but if you hold down the left bumper and open up the TACCOM menu, it shows you where all the spawns are, where weapons spawn. I didn't know this. I'm gonna sound like a real noob right now, but there's someone out there thinking, damn, I didn't know that either. So I hope that helps you out, because it took me forever to figure that out, and it's really useful because it shows you where everything spawns and makes learning the maps super easy. Tip number 4 is utilize the smoke grenades. Now it may say smoke grenade, but I assure you no one uses it for a smoke grenade. They use it as a stun, because if you throw it near someone and it detonates, it will stun them and temporarily make them unable to like wall bounce, move from cover, reload, or even shoot. So a really good tactic is to lob a smoke towards someone and then charge him with a Gnasher, because you can just destroy a bunch of poor helpless people because they're all stunned from the smoke. So you know, we're not even going to call it the smoke grenade. It's a stun grenade basically, so it's really good. Although it is used as a stun grenade, it does also provide the benefit of, you know, having smoke, so it can cover you as well. So if you need to like move through an area, you can use it for that as well, but primarily utilize the fact that it stuns people. I know there's a couple of people that I've played with who didn't know this, and it's just so useful to have, especially if it comes down to like a clutch and it's you versus a couple of other people. You can use them against the wall. You go up to a wall and press B or the melee button to plant it in a wall, and then if someone comes up to you to try and get you from behind, which sounds really wrong, but if someone comes up behind you, they will just detonate it and it will stun them, which gives you a chance to get away or even go for a kill, whatever the situation is. Tip number 5 is utilize the pistol and know when it's good. The pistol is actually an absolute beast at headshots. Best thing to do is to make sure you get the active reloads down, because a pistol with active reload can actually get some really good headshots, and it's really long range. It is surprising how good this gun is at long range. So if you don't have a lance or anything like that and someone's really far away from you, you can probably pick them off with a headshot, providing they haven't got, you know, a sniper or something. It's not going to go toe to toe with a sniper or a long shot, but it is definitely a very good gun. If you down someone, definitely use them as a human meat shield or whatever you want to call it, because the pistol is so good that you can just walk around with a shield, or, you know, using someone as a shield and get loads of kills. As well as that, if you have got someone in front of you or being used as a shield, you can still hit enemies that come close to you, so they'll charge towards you most of the time with a shotgun hoping to get a kill. You can weaken them with a pistol or even kill them, and if they get close, just hit them with the pistol, use the melee, and they're down easy, and then you can pick them up and do the same, rinse and repeat. That is a really good tactic that I use quite a lot. Definitely a good one to think about if you guys are looking to get some more kills. Tip number 6, I think. Crap, I'm actually losing track of where I am. Tip number 6 is in relation to another one that I was talking about earlier, which is learn when to use Hipfire and ADS. With the Nasher, to be honest, most of the time you want to try and Hipfire. That being said, if you really do struggle with it, don't, because at the end of the day, a lot of all these tips are, you know, personal based. You gotta like take what I'm saying and use them in the way that's best for you. Don't just say, oh, Jordan said this, so I should definitely do that, because it's not guaranteed to work for you. But if you can, try and learn to use Hipfire with the Nasher. Try and, you know, go into cover and just shoot around it like blind fire, because you can get some really good kills that way. Like I said with the wall bouncing, if you can wall bounce and learn to Hipfire accurately, again, easy way to get some kills. And then all the other guns like the Lancer, for instance, you primarily want to ADS with that if possible. The only time you want to Hipfire is when they get right up in your face and you haven't got time to switch guns, because the time it takes you to aim is probably going to get you killed if they have a shotgun. Your only chance is to go for the Hipfire. Again, with the Enforcer, it's the same, where if they're at a decent range to you and they're not right up in your face, ADS. If they're right in your face, just Hipfire, because you're not going to have time to aim anyway if they have a Nasher. The Nasher will kill you in one shot if they get too close to you. So again, it's going to take a lot of just playing and getting used to it, but just make sure you know the times to use ADS and when not to, because it actually does take a fair amount of time to aim when you have someone with a shotgun in your face. And the final point, and the most important one, if you don't do this one, all the other ones are irrelevant. Make sure to use a fabulous skin, just to make sure you strike fear into the hearts of your enemies. The Coalition didn't add a bunch of paint splattered characters in there for no reason. I'm just taking the piss out of supply crates, to be totally honest. I think some of the skins are hilarious. You got like paint covered JD and stuff like that. They really suck. Spoiler alert, the skins kind of suck in this game. Anyway, I hope this video did help you out. I've got a lot more Gears of War 4 content coming out, as well as my usual Siege. I've got some cool Siege videos planned. I've got a lot of stuff going on actually on this channel at the moment. I've got some Halloween stuff coming up as well that I want to do just for the lols. So if you guys did enjoy this content, then definitely do consider subscribing, because I make loads of content, and I'm getting back into a schedule next week. I'll be making a video on that as well, talking about my new schedule for uploading. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you have an awesome weekend, because it's Friday tomorrow, the best time, and I'll see you in the next one.
Now get closer, I can feel her eyes touch, fires in your iris on divine stuff, making mad pictures in confinement, pinnacles aligning, force arises, magic in the flames of your mindset. You can feel the vibe get crazy when your eyes get lazy, naked in the flames, sucking on your minuscule pictures.